So friends, again welcome. Here I'll be sharing few videos regarding drafts, how to issue draft, how to make a payment, how to print a draft, then later on how to cancel drafts and all that. So initially I am focusing more on the branch level, operations level, right? How to open the accounts, how to do transactions, how to issue a checkbook, how to make RTGS, NEFT, how to convert a single account to a joint account. Those who are working in government banks will be of use to them because there they don't have back offices, they have to open the account in the branches itself. So initially I'll be focusing, and again I'm in the process of making my own website, banktechskills.com, wherein you'll have loads of materials in case of Finacle videos, live videos, wherein I'll be issuing drafts live, making payment of the drafts, printing the drafts. I'll show you various steps, so that will be of use. So meanwhile, you note down these notes, make a diary of this, and keep on noting all the commands, keep on noting it down. So those who are working also, or those who are going to join, I think this will be of immense help for all of you. So this is, let's start with this. Now I'll be presenting various commands in this video, right? So next videos I'll be uploading will be on screenshots that I'll be sharing. So just to give you a brief idea of what all live videos shall mean for all of you. So I think that will be of benefit and use to you. That will help you and that will mitigate your stress level in the branches. So demand draft. A demand draft is a mode of remittances, an instrument through which money is transferred from one bank to another bank, right? Or the branch. In CBS environment, the instruments is usually printed on secured stationery. That we call it inventory, right? DDS. Hence, inventory management is also an important function to facilitate demand draft issue. So a branch must have that inventory from ZZ to exterior locations to double lock, DL, then DL to particular employee who is printing that draft here. Instrument is usually paid by the bank which issues the same, right? Bank earns commission. You must be aware of this. So there is a commission on issuing of drafts. Demand drafts functions also involve cancellations, revalidation. The drafts are valid for 3 months only. Earlier they were for 6 months, now 3 months. So customer may have it and may come to the branch and says, I want to revalidate this. This has to be revalidated again. Or caution marking if it is lost, so that it is not misused by anyone who has got into wrong hands. Issuance of duplicate draft. Since the demand draft is issued by one branch of a bank and paid by another branch of the same bank, remember this. So even if it is given to a different bank, to whom is it issued to, that bank will send it in clearing to the originating bank in that particular city, or same city, or maybe different city also, because signatures of the drafts are displayed all over the country in that particular bank. So it is verified and paid, and it is entered in the system also server. So hence it requires reconciliation of debit and credit entries. So demand draft issue involves process of issuing DD. DD account is credited, customer's account, so cash in hand is debited. Cash in hand can be teller's account also. So DD account, DDS, it is inbuilt in the system. So you can find through searcher also. Just type DDS as scheme type and you will get demand drafts account. Charges are collected for issuance of draft. So if it is cash, we'll ask the customer to deposit extra. Otherwise, same is debited in the account also. Then payment, involving payment of DD to payees upon presentation. DD account is debited and payees account is credited here, right? To whosoever has the payee, right? So payee can be a drawee also, right? Demand drafts cancellation. So customer comes, oh, I purchased the draft, now I don't want to give it to the payee, I want to get it cancelled. We can do that. Of course, we have earned commission on that. Validation, 3 months from the date of issue. Upon expiry, customer has not presented given that draft to the payee till now, so he can get it extended to any business reasons also. And he can get a duplicate draft issued. For further, we have to mark a caution in the draft and then duplicate demand draft is issued, right? So HDDMI is the menu option. Please note it down. Add DD account is ID is entered, right? So we'll go on searcher, we'll just put DDS on the searcher. I'll show you live also, and screenshots also I'll try and show you. The nomenclature of this account is common across all the souls of the bank. So this is given by the data center of the particular bank. It is common in all the banks, right? DD amount is entered, purchase details and entered, drawn on which bank branch is entered, pay's name is also entered there, right? And charges, and accept the same there. DD printing is done by invoking any of the following menu options: HDD print, PRNT, batch printing, HDD-BP, all unprinted DD print, HDD PAL, or reprint demand draft. In case we printed a demand draft and something got torn or something happened, we can reprint again also. The command is HDDPR RNT. HDDRP RNT. User to enter criteria like TRAN ID, part TRAN ID, serial number, issue, date of issue, selection DD to be printed. System will automatically pick up the inventory number from the branch location. Now this is very important. So whatever drafts we have entered in the IMC, HIMC, right, inventory management, will come serially here and link the same to the TRAN ID once permitted. So it is done serially. We don't have to choose here, but we have to just tally. It is not different. The DD inventory number which is selected by the system to print for the first time becomes DD serial number after printing. Can be used for performing functions related to draft also, right? So this is important, DD serial number. So that also we can use for further cancellations, duplicate issue, whatever it is, right? DD payment is done by invoking menu options HDDMP. User to select functions, add pays details, who is the payee, DD number. The system will automatically fetches the DD details. Just the DD number and the payee, and otherwise DD number is sufficient. If there are multiple records, then system will pop up a window showing the such records and user will have to select the appropriate record. Again, I'm reiterating here, authorizer does need not verify but post. When we make or when we issue or when we make a payment, maker has to do add and verifying authority has to do P, post here, right? Not V here in case of draft, right? So DD cancellation is done by invoking menu option as DDC, that is a command noted down. Post for printing, when we cancel function P, right? Enter DD number, part TRAN, a serial number, date of issue. System will fetch automatically all the details entered in the server when it was issued. Status DD can be inquired or maintaining user menu options HDDSM. We can also inquire the status. Before we cancel, we ensure that whether it has been paid or it still remains unpaid. If it is paid, we cannot cancel it. Remember this. The status of DD can be inquired and it should be inquired before cancelling whether that has not been paid by the drawee branch, right? DD is marked lost by using HDD lost. Duplicate is issued through HDD. Some of these commands may slightly vary from different banks. More or less, process and functionality is the same here. System will give a warning message DD reported lost. User has to accept the message in order to complete the transactions. DD print is taken on a new inventory using menu options HDD, RP, RNT, but there has to be original DD's number is retained by the system and is used for all future operations on this demand draft here. So original DD number is retained by the system here. So DD modifications that can also be done here using any modification. Suppose a customer comes, oh, my pay's name has been entered wrong or amount has to be altered here or something. HDD mod here. Only the pay's name, remember this, not the amount, but the pay's name can be modified here. These are inquiry menu options for DDs. HDDII, issue inquiry, HDDIP for paid, whether draft has been paid or issued. DDs can also be inquired by giving various criteria like DD numbers, range, date of issuance range, amount range. So we have various functionalities and options. So credit HDDIC debit HDD ID. Report of DD issuance can be generated using menu option HDDIR. So it can be given date wise, amount wise. When auditors visit the branches for inspection of the branches, they won't list whether charges have been taken rightly or not. So they get this report printed here. Here criteria like date range, DD number range, status can also be defined to generate this report here, that is called HDDIR. So I think these are the main commands out here to help you, and please note them down when you will be coming to my websites, or let's see, comes out soon. That will be of immense help. So I'm using this COVID time to make all the lot of material for all of you, which will give you, man, my only aim is to help you to have a smooth banking career so that you can rise and work immensely well, so that you're recognized in the banking system. Again, my website's banktechskills.com. Wait for the announcement. Thank you.